Hey, with all things considered, mental health and finding a place to calm down or relax, of course, nature can do a lot of things for you, but sometimes you just don't have the ability to go out or to find a place outside to go to. And as my dad has kind of inspired this video, well, he brought nature inside on, I wouldn't say a really big scale, but on a pretty decent scale. He has a couple of plants, a couple of bonsai trees, and stuff like that. And I think that maybe I should show you. Um, they are also very good for mental health because, no, changing your environment ways that you like is just good in general. Now, these plants are in front of the TV, and some of the leaves are actually sticking out from my dad's side into like in front of the TV, and I don't really know why. But I guess with this I want to say, like, you don't need to go out to go into nature. You can just make a really beautiful plant-like scene right here in your living room, having some bonsai plants or some of these, you know, just a couple of pretty plants. They are real. I'm not sure what exactly each of them are. Well, this is a flesh-eating plant, if you know. Or rather, it's a fly trap. It's a Venus flytrap. And yeah, I nearly killed that plant, so I gave it to my dad, and my dad revived it somehow. Don't ask me how. But for some reason, I cannot keep any plant alive for long anyway. The longest I've gone is 8 months. But yes. And these two lamps right here, they are kind of, well, the grow lamps. Technically they are for study lamps or whatever. But inside of these hats, he put these, which are grow lamps for the plants. Which make sure that even when it isn't sunny outside, they still get more than enough light, more than enough of what they need. So yeah, plants can be a really helpful thing as well, just to calm you down, just to have a better environment altogether. And of course, they're also good for the air. Oxygen, I believe. So yes. I hope you find this video useful, and I hope maybe you'll get some plants, because why not? They can cheer up any kind of room, any kind of environment. They can do a lot for your mental state, but also make you happy just to look at them. They are alive after all. And yes, they're just wonderful things to have in the house, at home. Yeah, so. Bonsai trees, by the way, are pretty difficult to grow and pretty difficult to maintain. And for those of you who have all the time in the world and are an at-home mom or somebody who just stays at home all day, it's a recommendation. It's something I would really recommend you doing, because it can really help just to maintain the plants itself. There's a joy in that. There's a joy in taking care of these plants that I never would have expected myself. And the only reason I'm okay with it right now is because my dad is mostly telling me what to do. Otherwise these plants would have died a long time ago. But yeah, it's pretty easy. And when you go look on Wish, yes, wish.com or anything like that, you can get bonsai seeds really cheap, like for a couple of dollars. And then you just need a pot, or even just one of those Chinese plastic bags will help. fill those up halfway with some dirt. Any dirt that you can find outside should be fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fine. And then just put the lid on, well, moisturize it first, put the lid on, let it sit, and it should grow. Keeping the lid on means it will maintain the moisture inside of the, well, uh, inside the container. Sorry, English is not my first language. Sometimes I have to think about what's the word. But yes, and most bonsais are really easy to grow. If you've ever heard of the desert rose, that's a really good plant to begin with when it comes to bonsais. We do not have one at home right now. I've been looking into growing them myself. But the reason why I would recommend the desert rose is because they are very sturdy. They are, like the name suggests, good in the desert. And they take in a lot of moisture when it's rained. So even if you forget to water them or something, they will go on for a long time. They're okay. They're also very easy to grow. So, and grow multiple of them. So yeah, I would recommend the desert rose as a beginner for bonsai people, but also because they're just really beautiful. And yeah, I just hope maybe I've inspired you to get some plants, because plants can just liven up your world. Anyways, have a good night, guys, or day, or evening, morning, whatever it may be. I love you. See you next time.